Namaskar. Welcome to Conversations with Rakesh. The last few days, there have been massive warnings, announcements, bugle cries on recession and downturn. Jamie Dimon went ahead and said, brace yourself. Warren Buffett made an announcement. There have been warnings from various leaders worldwide. I'm an entrepreneur in education in India, one of the worst sectors today because of the serious dip that it has seen, the bubble that burst. My heart feels and cries for all the people who are losing their jobs. And I want to talk about that in today's video. I'm not an expert on recession. I myself am going through a lot and my team is supporting us. We are going through massive cuts in budgets because of our customers are not investing. We are going to go through massive challenges as we go forward. So I'm equally impacted like all of the world. But the focus of my video is not about recession. My focus of the video is certain core values that probably we all should invest in, because these core values will help us deal with what's happening around us. And if these core values are correct, whether there's a recession or a pandemic or a boom time, you will be able to be in a better situation to deal with it. And when I was thinking about this video, I recalled my Hindi teacher. Madam, thank you very much. आपके पाठ मेरे को आज तक याद है. So there was this one Hindi lesson, the part, which is called tin के बर्तन का स्वभाव. Tin is a metal and it is used in construction and various other uses. It is also a very big part of making alloys. And when we use a tin sheet over our house, while we have covered the house, but that tin has a property, which is terrible property. The core of the tin is that it takes the atmosphere outside and reacts to it. So if it is very hot, the house becomes hot. If it is very cold, the house becomes cold. So this tin ke bartan ka swabhav is the problem. So what I request all of you to do is that look at your own core values. And if your core values is to react to what's happening around you, you'll have a tough time. So now is the time for us to focus on what should be our swabhav, what should be our core. So I'm going to share with you 3 or 4 suggestions that I follow in my life, which has been taught to me by my parents, my teachers, my friends, my wife, my children, and my well-wishers. The first core value we all have to learn. I know this will not be an easy one for many of you to do because we are conflicted with the Western world and the Indian world. But my mother taught me this, कि बेटा जितनी चादर हो उतने ही पैर फैलाया करो. Learn to live within your means. I think the modern society that we are all living in, which is a complex global mishmash, we have taken all the bad qualities of the Western world. So live life as if there is no tomorrow. आज enjoy करो, ठीक है, अच्छी बात है, जिंदगी ना मिलेगी दोबारा, बहुत बढ़िया बात है. But I think we have to remember the core value कि यार अगर हमारी चादर छोटी सी है तो हम क्यों फैलाएं उसको? We can't just live beyond that. And that's where we are taking loans, we are spending more, and it is harming us, especially in today's recession. So my mother and my teachers and the good old Indian traditions always taught me कि यार पहले तो live within your means. जितना है उसमें ही manage करो. Actually कम में manage करो. और थोड़ा बहुत future के लिए बचा लो. So save for a rainy day. And that is a very big core value I request all of you to focus on. I know all of you can buy anything from cell phones. आजकल तो ऐप में सब मिल जाता है. But question yourself कि यार क्रेडिट कार्ड के थ्रू तो आ जाएगा, मुझे चाहिए क्या? Is it beyond my means? And if the answer is that this is beyond my means, don't buy it. It's all right. Learn to live in frugality, learn to live within your means. So my first core quality that I follow and I request all of you to do is live within your means. The second quality is stop reacting to outside environment. Don't get overwhelmed. एक तो रिसेशन के बारे में अगर गूगल करोगे तो सिर्फ वही न्यूज़ आएगी. And when you wake up in the morning, you'll only hear downturn, job losses, which will only create anxiety in you. So control yourself, learn to deal with these things, and don't get overwhelmed. This is the tin ke bartan ka swabhav. Learn to pick up the right information, analyze it, use your own judgment, and history will tell you कि ये ups and downs तो होते ही रहेंगे. Now you may be impacted very badly, and I empathize with you on that. But there will be some time where it will also go away. So if your core is that I'll be neutral, देखा जाएगा. I will learn to manage this environment and I will not get overwhelmed by neither too much success or too much failures. I think you'll be better off. क्या होता है जब टाइम्स आर वेरी गुड हम लोग मजे भी बहुत करते हैं. अब टाइम्स आर बैड तो हम लोग बहुत डर जाते हैं. बट दैट इज नॉट द राइट थिंग. सो डोंट गेट टू ओवरवेल्म्ड बाय आइदर टू गुड और टू बैड. Stay consistent. Learn to manage yourself according to the same core principle, which is stay balanced and neutral. So that's my second request. My third request, this is the time you should invest in the right things, not cut it. One of the big things I see with my clients is that the first thing they cut is education, learning. And I get horrified कि यार, when times are bad, that's when you need more brain capacity to do more. Innovation will take you forward. Throughout the history of the world, people who invest in innovation, R&D, learning survive longer. And people who cut resources on learning, R&D, innovation don't survive. And that's what I see in my big clients that I work with, and they're all nice educated people, but dar ke andar, they cut the budgets of the most important thing, which is education, learning, curiosity. They also start firing people. अरे ठीक है पैसे बच जाएंगे लेकिन those people had amazing knowledge. They will help you if you invest in them. It's like, when आप बीमार पड़ते हो, you don't stop eating. You actually get the most nutritious food, which will be slightly more expensive, but you need that. फल खरीदते हैं हम लोग. So this is the time to invest. And this is the time to be frugal in buying clothes, but investing in books, investing in education, investing in R&D, investing in people. So my third request is make curiosity and continuous education and learning as your core value. भले ही टाइम कैसा भी हो, लर्न करते रहिए, because that will take you forward. And the last one, stop blaming yourself for all the mistakes that you have done. Maybe आपने कुछ इन्वेस्टमेंट किया होगा, डूब गया होगा. रिसेशन के अंदर तो सब हालत खराब हो रही है. क्रिप्टो, एनएफटी, ये वो सारे आईपीओ क्रैश हो गए. ठीक है, अच्छी बात. मतलब जब पैसे कमाने थे लोगों ने कमा लिए, अब शायद लॉस का टाइम आ गया है तो वो भी जाना पड़ेगा. बट डोंट ब्लेम योरसेल्फ फॉर दैट. डोंट थिंक कि ये आपकी गलती थी. थोड़ी बहुत गलती हो सकती है, बट यू शुड नॉट फील बैड अबाउट इट. ठीक है, लर्न टू टेल योरसेल्फ कि आई विल लर्न, इम्प्रूव एंड डू समथिंग अबाउट इट. क्या होता है कि जब टाइम बहुत अच्छे होते हैं और बहुत सक्सेस आती है तो हमको लगता है कि हम सक्सेसफुल हैं. आई डिड दिस, आई बिल्ड दिस एम्पायर. आई थिंक वी आर रॉन्ग. शायद वो एम्पायर बन गया बिकॉज ऑफ लक एंड सर्कमस्टेंसेस, बट वी थिंक हमने किया है. And when the times are bad, we collapse. कि अरे मेरी गलती हो गई. Why did I do it? I should have not invested in crypto, this, that, whatever. Don't blame yourself. So don't think of yourself as the reason for your success and failure. Learn to deal with it. This is very important for your self-esteem. If you are too much about yourself कि मेरी वजह से ही मैं rich बना हूँ, सब कुछ मैंने किया है, you will become a narcissist. And if you are going to beat yourself up कि मेरी वजह से ही मेरी हालत खराब हो गई है, you will end up in depression. So the main focus or a core value is stay very grounded, keep working. तभी हम लोग गीता में सिखाते हैं कर्म करते रहो. भले डाउन टर्न हो चाहे सक्सेस हो, कर्म करते रहो. प्लीज वर्क हार्ड, कीप लर्निंग, look at the mistakes you have made. Don't blame yourself. Don't damage your self-esteem. Learn what you could do better next time and keep walking. And these are the core values that will guide you. So let me summarize as core values all over again. Core value number 1, live below your means. save for a rainy day. Very, very important. Core value number 2, don't react to the external circumstances. ये टिन के बर्तन का स्वभाव छोड़ दो. अगर बाहर बहुत कुछ मारामारी चल रही है, don't get overwhelmed. All right, learn to listen, react, take it in the right pinch of salt, and don't overreact to it. That's second part. The third is, please invest in knowledge and education. Don't cut the budgets, don't cut people. Invest in relationships, learning, and curiosity. And the last is, please don't blame yourself, or please don't praise yourself. Either way, your core value should be, मैं काम करता रहूँगा, I will keep working hard, I'll keep learning, I'll learn to live below my means, and I will not overreact to what's happening outside. And if you have this 4 values, at least I have greatly benefited from it, thanks to my parents, teachers, family, well-wishers. And I hope this can help you glide through what's happening, but don't let go of these core values, because recession से बाहर निकलेंगे फिर कुछ और हो जाएगा. This world finds a way to land into trouble. So you have to have core values to learn to deal with it. This is a VUCA world. Volatile, uncertain, complex, ambiguous. ये change होने वाला है नहीं. It will get more VUCA. So if you have core values, I think you'll be better suited to do well in life. So take care. This is going to be a tough time. Have these core values. Keep working, keep learning, stay grounded, be a little bit frugal, and you will sail this through very well. Stay safe.